Brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Three games decided, three more to come this wild card weekend, and off we go on this fine Sunday. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Ready, break.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set, cut.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he gets this up close to the 40. Hassan Reddick there to make the play.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Young. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
Ready.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
On the ready. Come on, set.
And in motion is Brown.
Set.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Young hands it to Hubbard. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Okay, ready?
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
Here we go.
In motion comes Beckham.
Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
His first 5.5 years in Carolina, the return of Christian McCaffrey. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll roll out here with Purdy. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmunds. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll take this to about the 28. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jauan Jennings. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, it's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Moore going in motion. Purdy on first down. A quick slant looked in by Moore. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle from one of his own guys.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Third and goal. Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Jauan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike. And I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll come up here first and 10.
Down. Ready, go.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Another run here with Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So after one, here on Super One.
Here we go, set.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
In motion comes Beckham.
Hey.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. The throw is going to be caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane to the goal line. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown, Panthers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll go play action, Purdy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, Purdy. That's to the right side and incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Play action now. Purdy. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, 49ers.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
To throw, Purdy. That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
43 rail.
Man in motion is Brown.
Set.
Young to throw on 1st down. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
On the double.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Hut, hut.
To throw, Young. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3-and-out. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and long. Here's Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set, hut.
They'll go play action with Young. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ready.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Come on, set. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Here we go.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Man in motion is Brown.
Hut, hut.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Claw, 10.
In motion comes Beckham.
Set, go.
On 2nd down, Young. He'll go back to Odell. They connect again. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and
go.
goal. They'll run with Hubbard. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. So now then, first and goal from the 1.
Let's go. Fight 60. Hut.
Now Young. And he'll take it on in. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one knocked away and incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. It's second down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So Kittle comes in motion. Purdy now on second down. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Third down. Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over at their own 15.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Ready.
2nd down and 8.
Set. Ready. Cut.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Got it. Set. Cut. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Now he takes off. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll roll out here with Purdy. That is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight down. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready, ready.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. Commit, red.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. They get 15 on that game. It's a Carolina 1st down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That's into the hands of Dell. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Okay, right.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. The motion man is Sanders.
Ready, ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue.
And he's in! Take down! Touchdown, Panthers! Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Here's Hubbard. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Let's go. Shot. 17. Ready?
On play action, Young. To the left side, OBJ is there. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Set. Ready.
2nd down and 3.
Set.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space?
Good blocking, and he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card route. On the carry, here's Israel Abanikanda. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Abanikanda. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Play action. Here's Purdy. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Uptown Charlotte.